Hello. Welcome back to the Geek Initiative for episode 28 after our
Long
Christmas
hiatus.
break because of illness and such things. We are back. Homeward bound is episode 28. We are back on track to return to Dantalon. So, we are, I am Isaac the DM as ever, and I'm going to pass to my left for some introductions.
Hello, I'm Tracy and I'm playing Dusk. As ever.
I'm Mark. Maybe I'm playing Rengoku. Maybe I'm not.
What a mystery.
He's Mark and he's dead, really. I'm actually Martin. Sorry. And I'm Adrian, as always, and I am playing Magnus.
So obviously we've got some people missing. Obviously, tragically, Martin died last time we were here.
His character.
No. Tragically, Martin has perished. We miss him deeply.
Wait. What? The bird is not the word anymore?
He has
Rhi-koo,
gone home
Rhi-koo
in
has
heroic fashion.
heroically perished. Trying
There is
to
now
save
Wait, you're
his
telling me
bird.
he was some sort of winged avenger?
Like a bandit.
He does. Obviously, last time you went through this portal, it very much felt as if you were being pulled through locked in position, pulled through this wormhole almost.
It was like being born.
That wasn't Magnus.
No, it wasn't, was it?
Right, we're back with you. Apologies for technical issues. We have been away for some time, and we haven't got the mythical Harry in the booth. So we are.
Because he's busy.
Yeah, he is a busy man. So we are back with you, and as I said, travelling back from Dolrath to Dantalon through a portal. The effects of said portal are very much physically felt, as if being drawn through it. Whilst being drawn through it, there is this sense of dilation, stretching. It's the whole body feels as if it's being pulled from one end to another. It is most uncomfortable.
As per giving birth.
Thanks.
God.
No, well, you mentioned the words dilation and stretching, so
Thanks.
what am I going to do?
I wouldn't know what that's like. I just had to peck my way out.
Thanks, Magnus. So,
You help.
Yeah, his brother's on the way out as well.
nom. So, thank you everybody for letting us know in chat. So, we are
The one and only.
Highlander.
Kevin.
yes, the one and only Kevin the kobold.
Kevin!
Jesus.
No.
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 So, the
Secret plot, Kevin was his brother, yeah.
shut it. So, upon emerging from the far end of the portal, you are within the crater that you know. The one that
crater
you
we
first
departed
arrived in,
from.
the one
Yeah.
you departed from. As you emerge from the portal, you find yourselves in the exact positions that you left in. I.e., if you went into the portal in a particular orientation, you will emerge in that particular.
At the other end.
Yeah. So, Rengoku's corpse appears on the floor.
Wait, let me get him up.
Nice, man.
No, floor.
Down you go. No, it's fine. You stay there, mate. He can't hear us. He's dead. Method.
Brilliant. I was actually wondering whether or not when you die, if your hair still grows, but we ain't got any to check, so.
There's no need for that.
Does for a while.
Does it though, or is it the skin shrinking?
No, it does for a while. And nails.
So, everybody emerges. Leave him alone.
Method acting.
Right. So, as you emerge, obviously, There's a group with you. Pyra, who is exhausted. Rook, who is happy to be home.
Yeah.
Ian.
Ilana, as you call him, Ian.
Yeah. See it. Says so on my pictures.
The king.
Yep.
And yourselves, including the members of the party who are not present with us.
The one I'm letting be king. I did defeat him.
That is not how that works. So, upon emerging from the portal, the king says, "Oh, most unpleasant.
Yep, I've done better things.
It's not an enjoyable sensation, is it?
Rook is go- so I need everybody to make a Constitution save here. Rengoku doesn't need to.
Nat 1.
Thanks, man. Thanks, man.
I'm surprised you even got one.
So,
Sorry, 15.
so 15 and
15.
wait. So both of you are fine.
Yeah.
Pyra collapses,
Oh no.
and Rook, he's happy to be home, very happy, bouncing around. Suddenly, and retches vomits all over.
Oh no.
Out comes an owl pellet.
What about Alanaran? Is he okay?
Alanaran, being the controller of the spell, is unaffected.
Good.
If he threw up,
Then
It would be covered in
bad.
milk.
yeah, there'd be milk. It'd be horrible.
Cottage
I will go
cheese.
up to Pyra and just check that she's at least breathing.
Oh, she's breathing. She's just very, very, very.
Drained.
You're right there, little one.
She kind of raises her head and looks at you. Little one.
Ah, you're still with us then. Good.
So, we're back? Something...
Think so.
Something was wrong.
We're definitely in a dip.
Is
That's Pyra.
What is it you think's wrong? Other than the fact that you feel like crap.
The weave is wrong. Something's wrong with magic.
really?
She's like, sits up.
Dusk, can you sense anything wrong with magic?
No.
Do an arcana check.
I think that there's nothing immediate. That's a nat 20.
Fantastic. So as you reach out to touch the weave, you're
Yeah.
not specifically a caster who understands the weave
No.
innately, but when
I
you
was looking at
but you
the
can kind
strings.
of you can feel the weave to an extent, and it's as you it's knotted. He's doing well.
Method, I told you.
If you start
Didn't you,
snoring,
right?
just thump him.
He's got his eyes open wide open. You're going to have to blink, Mark.
He has been blinking tactically when we're not looking, at least and I can't see. But every now and again he has been.
That's
Don't be
actually
making
starting to
faces
have my neck
behind
now.
me.
That's starting to have my neck.
So the
Yes, okay, so I nat 20 and I feel...
you can feel the weave is knotted, it's tangled.
Okay.
This is normally indicative of magic that has like magic that physically changes the world, or basically creates a long-lasting, permanent almost effect. That's basically someone has tied a knot in magic to affect an area for a purpose. Normally, this will be.
And what would be the effect?
You can't tell.
Okay.
Like just from the way the weave is knotted, you're not knowledgeable enough
Okay.
in Arcana to
No.
be able to. Even with a nat 20, you just
No,
don't know
no.
some things.
It's not that kind of magic.
Can any of you call out to Sam?
I can try.
Pyra kind of. Hang on. She reaches up to reach for her locket that isn't there because she left it with Rhi-koo. Ah. No. I don't have the energy to contact him without.
Rook, how you feeling, buddy?
He goes, chow down the side. Sounds like a pirate.
I was waiting for a little child's voice going, Mummy, it hurts.
I threw up.
Look, Mummy, it looks like pizza.
Oh.
Just he's just, chow down the side.
Do you think you can run? I think
Kind of,
we
he
could do
starts
with getting Sam here as quick
hopping
as
back
possible.
and forth from one foot to the other, and goes,
Maybe not.
"Mm."
I would like to kind of poke my head up and scour the periphery.
Roll a perception check.
Is there anybody there? There is nobody there.
What did you roll?
Oh, actually, 12?
The 12, which I presume was like a 3 on the dice.
5.
Rogues.
Rogues be like.
Rogues.
So yeah, as you're looking around, there's something very wrong. The farmlands are aflame. The crops.
Was this lot on fire when we left?
No, not at all. They were cultivating crops, working hard
The city walls
to feed itself.
are crumbling,
Uh,
and you can hear sounds of conflict
Oh.
carried on the wind every now and again.
Sir King, this ain't how we left it. It looks like, and from what I can hear, little guess, I think there's a civil war going on. Could probably do with you turning up. How you feeling? Is your stomach all right? Because I'm all right, but everybody else seems to be throwing up.
You see,
I know you're all right, aren't you,
I'm
Dusk?
alright.
He nods. I persist.
Excellent. Well, he ain't moving because he's dead.
What?
She's probably not moving. No, he's not moving. Then.
So he
His eyes keep moving, but he ain't moving.
so the king.
She's not moving much because she feels like crap. He's still throwing up. So it's
It's down to us then.
Dusk, me, you, Sir King, and Ian here.
So the king, kind of. It will take me time, but stretching. I can feel the power of the city flowing back into me.
Hang on, you're getting stronger. Bleeding it, you were hard enough as it was.
Is there any likelihood that Elanaran might be able to call to Sam?
And then when his name is mentioned, if you say this to him,
Yeah.
will probably offer information.
Okay.
So are you saying that in character in any way?
Yeah,
Or are you...
I am. Yeah.
So what would you say? Just ask him.
Elanaran, is there any way you can perhaps get in contact with Sam for us to try and make contact with him? After all, he employed us. So.
Yes.
Good kid.
I send a message to him. No.
Thank you.
Kind of.
By the way, Ian, just to say,
His stutter's got worse again since we came back.
you did a good kid. Well done.
Really did.
He nods. He seems nervous because of what's happening.
Okay.
Because he has seen obviously the same as you have. Kind of closes his eyes, and then after a few moments, he goes, He's here. He's rather occupied at the moment. We must make haste to the Thieves Guild.
Okay. That's cool.
Did you say what the hell's going on?
He didn't seem to have much time.
So,
Okay.
hang on a minute. Are we really going to be taking the king to the Thieves Guild?
The king kind of looks.
I think if you visit the Thieves Guild, doesn't that legalise the Thieves Guild? And kind of put the royal approval seal and stuff like that on it. Is that how that thing works?
The king looks at. This is a time of warfare, evidently.
Okay.
There
Then
is
needs must.
To the war bunker it is then.
a redefinition is required.
The resistance. The king's resistance.
He
I like the sound of that.
kind of puts his hand to his chest, and his armor kind of almost not glows. It kind of has a radiance. It's not quite light, but you can feel a sense of safety.
Is this when he then
So it's
kind of
like
looks up
emanating
and he smiles
power.
and his teeth go
Not quite.
That's a
Think-
point.
Think
We-
more like a paladin's aura of courage.
Yeah. We could try and find his sons as well.
Perhaps.
Yeah. Ian, are you able to call out to Alex and
Edmund.
Eddie?
We must make haste. There is no
Okay,
time
let's
to delay.
get to the guild. Let's just do it.
Can you do it while walking? Fast.
He starts and says, I've worked out planar transportation. I should be able to get us there post haste. Most haste. With most haste, yes.
Good lad.
Kind of
Let us be going.
puts his staff in the ground. Changes, like fiddles with the gem atop it.
Mm-hmm.
After a moment, the portal that has just closed reopens and you can see into the Thieves Guild.
Oh. Can I see Val?
Val, the boy.
Yeah, the one who tried to nick my stuff. Good. He's on my list.
There are a number of people visible. One of them is someone you don't recognize. So there are a few people you don't recognize. Raz is there.
Yeah.
Currently,
Still alive.
Razavali.
Yeah. Okay. Can't read my own writing, evidently.
Raz is there. Ciel is there. Can I have a perception check as you're going through the portal? From everybody.
Dirty 20.
That one.
It's because you're dead.
Well,
Yeah, that'll do it.
plus
Are we dragging him through or are we
perception
leaving him behind?
4.
Rook won't
15.
leave him. Sorry.
15.
Rook loves you.
With a dirty 20, you are distinctly aware. The people you recognise, barring Sam, look older.
Mm.
Who of the people I know is closest?
So as you're stepping through into the Thieves Guild proper, you can see CL is quite close. It's not that she's looks visibly older as such. It's more that she seems to have new scars
Yeah.
and things like that.
Ciel. Hello.
Like she is currently. There is a fight happening here. I just stress.
Oh, I didn't realise that.
Sorry. Yes, I didn't
Oh,
specify.
in the guild.
Oh, fuck.
Who are they fighting?
It seems like there are 3 royal guards who have just broken in.
Okay.
CL isn't fighting them, but there are people fighting.
As I step through, I go, in the name of the king, cease your fighting. Hopefully they all stop and look over at me.
I should think they would.
They certainly do. And
And hopefully the king now steps through straight behind me.
would.
I was going to say, he's just got a little toy, he just steps through, goes in his bag, toy crown. Hello.
Behind Magnus
Fingers
steps
back
through
up.
the king. Men of the guard, stand down. They recognize the armor.
Mm-hmm.
They do not recognize the man.
What do they do?
They pause. They stop.
Everybody back up.
On
not having any
whose
absolute death.
authority do we stop?
The king's.
King of Dance.
Do you not recognise him?
I'm new.
Well, you're bloody useless then. What about you? And I'll turn to the next one.
You recognize his voice.
I know who it is.
Is the pikeman from the gate.
You still got the spear?
I heard the half made into me glaive.
You grew up.
A little bit.
I walk up to him. I'm going to squeeze his.
He's got a big helmet and
Good
armor on.
bloody hell!
He lifts the visor.
You did good.
He is no longer a spotty teenager.
Has he got facial hair?
He has.
Okay.
I'm
Not
gonna
a
reach,
lot,
I'm going to reach
but-
up and tug some of it.
Yeah, so
Hey!
he's not got a lot. Seems like
Please tell me it is just he's got nothing but like
It's
the
bum
Pedro
fluff, isn't it?
mustache and then no face, like he's
no.
only
He's,
growing mustache.
so he's got like a soul patch
Oh, he's got bum fluff.
and nothing else.
Yeah, he's got bum fluff.
It's like my mum.
So when you left, he looked about 17. He looks to be 21, maybe 22.
So a few years.
Blimey. And I'm going to look at him and then look at everybody else. How long have we been gone?
Elanaran. Is time slip possible? Because it seems we've been away rather longer than we thought we had.
Well, we thought we'd been, what, a week?
Yeah.
He kind of blinks a few times. It shouldn't be possible. The
Slower there.
portal was. Wait. Tavrion, who is with you, kind of goes, well, time works differently there, of course. I thought you were aware of that.
Okay.
There isn't time in the astral plane.
So
Of
there's,
course it's gone out of line.
So there's no.
Well, it's up.
It's
Oh
up.
we're up.
right. Oh
Yeah,
okay.
we're
Oh
back
well,
in,
we
yeah.
go while it's up.
We'll carry on going.
So we will carry on for a while. We'll persevere. We'll go for our normal break at 8.
Yep.
Quick check.
And I'll have a look over what's going on upstairs. If you're happy to help me with that, just make sure if there's anything we can do.
No problems. You cold? Why are you
I'm
in your dressing
freezing.
gown? You in your dressing gown?
It's my cloak.
Hey.
Oh.
I thought that was our thing.
So, look,
What goes on camp stays on camp.
Sam, kind of.
So which one of you attacked first?
I held the peace as long as I could.
About a day.
So you attacked first then.
No,
Good.
he killed Graham before I even struck back.
Please tell me Rook hasn't. I'm not
Rook
killed
sure.
Graham.
No, Rook was with us.
No,
So-
but what about
Rook is with you now.
but
Yeah.
Rook's?
I'm going to look straight at Rook and
Obsessed
see how he
with
reacts.
Rook kind of
In shock, does he drop
he's
Rengoku?
no, he kind of just he looks down.
Okay.
Right. Well, Sam,
He doesn't say anything.
we've got the king. We've got all of us. And I'll look towards the guards. And at least one of you must recognise the king. If not, why don't you go and get someone who does recognise the king?
Sam kind of goes, no, the royal guards are not the establishment they once were.
You've killed most of them, haven't you? They're
Well, if
just
he
putting
will,
people off the streets now, aren't they?
if he will use them like cannon fodder, I'll
Please.
treat them like cannon fodder.
Please tell me that Alexander's still around. What about Eddie? Is he still around?
Edmund
Yeah, Eddie.
is locked up in the tower.
Nice. What about Alex?
He is, as far as I know, at the patrician's side. Always. ever the loyal dog.
Not realising what the patrician's done. Because you do realise, of course you won't know this, the patrician had manipulated a few things and had a venerable king here slapped with a rune on the back of his neck that caused him to forget who he was.
As you're saying it, the king's kind of...
And basically, if you don't mind me saying so, sir, he's a bit pissed. And I think he's ready to go and slap the patrician back into whatever time zone he needs to be in. Hopefully that'll end up 6 foot under.
The king kind of looks at him. Whilst egregiously said, the lizard is right.
Kobold, sir. Thank you. I'm one up from lizard.
He don't do that tongue thing.
Does it look forked?
Forking out.
It's a miracle we get anything done. That's so seared into my brain now, Adrian. I am never going to unsee that.
But I'm glad whatever it was I didn't see.
Please do not read.
No, I'm not going to look.
So,
I have to take notes because Malcador's not here and he's the note taker.
at this point, Malcador. Malcador is fascinated by the fact that you seem to have slipped through time and is working out how to return to his own time. Obviously, he doesn't necessarily want to. He's fascinated by the science.
So if, just a quick bit of maths, if 1 week there was about 4 years here, then we need to go and spend about 100 weeks there. So spend back another 2 years back in the astral plane and then come back and everything will be fine. Sorted.
That's if it's consistent.
Yeah.
Of course it's bloody not. You'd have us end up, we'd come back and find there's bloody spaceships, whatever they are.
No, we'll come back and we've actually gone back in time. Even more.
Yeah, we turn up and it's like,
Quantum
shit,
leap.
it's Sam.
Hey, quantum leap.
Yeah.
Let's just hope the next one's going to be the one home.
So, the king is kind of... Yes. The patrician. Barrow. He still glides from my brain like a water off a duck.
Well, why don't we go and silence Barrow for good?
Silence Barrow.
Do you see what I did there? Thought it
I
was quite
do.
good.
Yeah.
I'll allow it. Strictly
No
speaking, it
D4.
wasn't a pun. So it was just close to wordplay, and I'm like, So, the king and Sam kind of meet eyes. Sam is not as tall as him. Decidedly not as muscular. Decidedly not as well armed.
Yeah. Don't know if you've met actually. King Sam. Sam King.
So
Big boss. Our boss.
So Magnus to everyone else then. Like, I'm not afraid of you.
No, Sam kind of looks at him and goes, my lord, welcome back to Dancelon. I hope to work with you profitably in restoring you to your throne.
Smarmy Sam.
Yeah, you've got a bit.
That's Sam's different.
He's heading towards who he's going to be. I reckon.
I was going to say, that sounds like Sam of old, but not the Sam that we were struggling to get to know, the one that we knew before the
Or is
jump.
that potentially just an Isaac slip?
No,
Never.
Would there be any comment of that sort of change
Yeah, I'm
in
sorry.
character?
Yeah.
Yeah, because he was uncharacteristically human and humane before we went to forgotten the name of it. Dolrath. Sorry, I was about to say Dothraki.
We'll have to strike that from the record.
Okay. Just,
No,
just
you can
word-
mention it, just don't use it.
No, I'm not. I
No.
said I was about to say.
That's all right.
Good girl.
Yeah, before we went to Dolrath, he was very not like the Sam that we knew before coming here.
Indeed.
You've changed.
And now he sounds very familiar.
He does. He sounds a lot like the Sam you knew.
It's the Magnus show.
Yeah. So,
La, 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 la. In the meantime, would you like a little song by Magnus?
no. So, we have a king, recently reminded of his rage, looking down disdainfully at Sam.
Why is he being disdainful? of
Sam
his
is
son?
doing his best to ingratiate himself with the king.
Is that why the king is being disdainful?
Sam says, I must attend to matters of the heart.
Yes.
Pulls his locket from his chest
Yes.
and seems to be holding it, then rips it from his neck. The clasp just breaks.
Mm.
Cheap shit.
Perhaps he is stronger than he looks,
Mm.
which you know him to be. He,
I swear he just said that in a very challenging way, as if to say, go on, you want to find out, don't you?
you already know he is.
No. This
Yeah.
based on the Sam that we used to know.
He walks over to Pyra, gives her the locket. You must look after this now.
Hmm.
It is yours to bear.
Oh dear, that doesn't sound good.
I need it no longer. Your memory will serve me well enough alone.
Mm.
That's so sweet.
Over there. Mark doing his damnedest. Oh. Put that down on the table over there. I'll get to it in a moment.
Oh, I wanted to do the Chronicle.
Oh, I thought you were going to eat it.
No, I was gonna walk and go. Pay no mind to me. I'm just a ghost.
So, the sorry, the king is looking down as he kind of tracks Sam. Why does this fell creature address me?
Well,
You
Your
would
Highness.
associate with
It's-
such creatures?
No, it's like this. Let me just explain it to you if you don't mind. We wouldn't be here if not for him.
You had no choice. Nothing you could have done.
I can put it quite succinctly. Whilst the patrician has been happy to see your populace murdered and killed,
And starved.
And starved to death.
Put into slavery.
and turned into slaves and everything, this fell creature, as you put it, is actually the only one that's stuck up for the rest of the populace and properly stayed loyal to you, actually. Not specifically you, but the crown, you know? So, weirdly,
We wouldn't.
he may be one of those fell creatures, but he's actually on your side.
We wouldn't have come to Dolrath.
This place
If
would be a
not for
lot.
him.
This place would be a lot worse if it weren't for him.
You're saying that he is the reason I'm back.
I am saying that.
Yes. If he hadn't sent us, then we wouldn't have been able to get you back up and running.
We would never have been there to find you.
It was actually him that taught Ian here how to do the portals to get us to you.
Puts a hand on the ladder shoulder. I'm sure the boy would have worked it out soon enough.
Probably, yeah.
Pats.
Maybe not in time.
Fine. But I don't trust him.
Oh, don't worry. I don't think any of us do. And I think he'd laugh at us if we did.
At which point you hear Sam, who has been talking to Pyra quite quietly in the background, You would be fools to do so.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Sometimes people are great and fantastic and good and whatnot, and sometimes they're a necessary evil, and sometimes they're actually just bloody handy to have around.
Can you roll a insight check, please, everybody? Or perception? I'll allow either, but insight is preferred.
Well, insight would be 11, whereas perception would give me 19, so I'll go with that one.
I'll allow it.
Well, I've got 25 on insight.
Nice.
18 plus 7.
Okay. So between the two of you, a boy, a young man,
Because you've got ginger curly hair.
he does. Perhaps
Get me a crossbow.
16, maybe 17. Comes scampering over. He's lanky. Got the beginnings of a moustache growing in.
He's not a pickpocket, is he?
Not anymore.
You steal anything from me again, and I will slit your throat, you little shit.
So by the time that you, as you say so, you find a rapier point to your chin.
Oh.
Ooh.
And he just goes,
Is that a challenge?
he's going to go, don't threaten me.
Haha.
It's bad for your health. He sounds like Sam.
Okay.
It sounds
Right.
like he is doing an impression of him. Almost.
Well,
Not
he just
quite
made
the
it onto the proper list.
This ghost that's floating around here tonight is a bit noisy.
Hell of a racket.
I think he's having a pee.
Jesus Christ.
Oh, hang on, that wasn't a wee.
It's like, Jesus, what? If it's that colour, see a doctor.
Dude, it's fizzy.
It's fizzy bubble.
So,
Monstrous.
It is
thin ice.
very,
Um,
very otherworldly.
So, I remember you. His voice has kind of gone back to what it used to be
Yeah.
before.
And I remember last time I saw you, you tried stealing from me.
Yeah, you were an easy mark. He's got a shit eating brain.
Yeah, that's the thing though. I may not be that perceptive, but I'm bloody good at my job.
Good for you, mate. You'll never catch me off guard. He Anyway, pleasure to meet you proper. I was but a boy last.
Val?
Oh no,
The king?
No.
Oh.
It's Max, mate.
Max. Okay.
Oh,
Max,
okay.
the king. King, the little shit called Max.
The boy's got pep.
Mm-hmm.
He's got a fucking short lifespan.
I think not.
If he ain't bloody careful.
That's right, I'll just pad out his life a bit.
King kind of looks down and goes, "We need boys like this, men, who will
I think men's pushing it, sir.
fight for the cause, for what's right. Isn't
Oh, yeah.
that right, little man? Come on."
Little man.
I'm sure he'll fight to the max.
He at which point he goes, "I ain't fighting for you, mate. I'm in it for the money. These tossers have got golden armour. You melt it down."
I really want to. I don't want to cause a diplomatic incident, but right at this moment, I would love to be slapping him round the ear. I'm just kind of thinking now's the best,
Yeah.
worst time to do it.
The king,
Does the king slap him round the
There's
ear?
nothing wrong with a bit of diplomacy.
the king reaches down, puts a hand on his shoulder. "Oh, we'll iron that out of you."
Please tell me that he grabs him by the shoulder and squeezes.
It's
him
quite
nice,
tight. It's
to the
quite
point
tight.
at which he's wincing slightly.
Boy kind of goes, "Yeah, all right, whatever." Kind of slips out of it.
But only because he was allowed to.
Oh yeah, absolutely. And anyway, you want to get about a city unseen? You're doing it with me. I know all the ways, mate.
Yeah, well, I think the next job for us lot is once we've got Pyra and Rook here sorted, I think we're going to go and avenge ourselves of Graham.
Mm. He was a nice enough fella, but boy did his breath stink.
I never got that close to his mouth.
No, neither did I.
That was it. He goes, no, it's a
No,
joke.
I don't think that's what Rook was after.
Breathes. Dragon, breathe.
Yeah.
Never mind, clearly you're the slower sort.
No, I think you're just a prat.
Yeah.
But anyway, spread the word to all this lot, because I reckon some of them are going to want to sneak in with us.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Now-
don't worry. My
Now,
team will be with you.
last time we were here, I don't know if this works nowadays, but last time we were here, we were able to get into a warehouse, and there was a doorway that took us straight up a set of, or would have taken us up a set of stairs and straight into the palace.
Oh, don't worry. There's new ways now.
Excellent. Because we need to get as close to
Easier.
the patrician as possible.
Easier and
Kicking
faster,
ass.
mate.
Excellent.
I made new ways.
Nice. You can show me how good you are.
Oh, absolutely.
Nice.
They're
He's
going to start talking in thieves' cant any minute now.
no, he's almost twitching, like he's almost like he's nervous, but
It's called a prat.
he's very excited, nervous rather than like it's nervous energy rather than
Seriously,
actual
mate.
nervousness.
If you want to live long, sit down for a minute, calm down. You're a little bit jumpy.
And so he kind of looks. No, mate.
It's either that or stay off the drugs. They won't do you no good, mate.
No, mate. No. I'm the best there's ever been.
Okay, yeah, right.
Time for a rogue.
Well, go and sit over there, and we'll give you a shout when we're ready. Yeah.
Have we found out anything about his parentage, this child in the absence? Does he know anything about?
I mean, you can roll. Oh yes, we did the insight check. You did perception.
Yeah.
Insight.
25.
Yeah. It is the same boy you knew.
Yeah.
He is carrying himself very, very strangely.
Mm-hmm.
He's walking as if he's like when he's walking away at this point.
Mm.
He's got a swagger that seems almost not mock drunk, but kind of wobbly. And
He's on drugs.
he walks over to a young girl, like probably similar age to him, maybe a few years younger. Puts his hand on her arm. She's blonde, very skinny, quite tall, muscular, but they're like very street rat kind of. It's all right, Astrid. They ain't no threat to me. It's all you.
Well, nice to see he's grown up. It's a shame that confidence is usually what gets most
Physically.
people killed.
At this point, Raz kind of approaches cautiously.
Varley, me old mucker.
He's quite visibly, like not different amount of time, just he
Don't
was
take this,
clearly masking how old he was
Mm-hmm.
before, and something has aged him.
Don't take this the wrong way, mate, but it's good to see you, but you've looked better.
He kind of,
The usual kind of greeting of
sort of
slapping your arms together.
he doesn't engage. He's kind of rubbing the side of his face. He's got what looks like a fresh cut, like inside his beard line.
You're all right. I'll say this kind of more whispering. You're right.
Yeah, I'm alright. I'll live.
Hopefully this mess is going to be over quick. I mean, trust me. I'll look over my shoulder to the king and back in. He's pretty freaking hard. I struggled to get a touch on him. And I ain't no bloody fool. to be fair, when he arrived back, I swear, he almost grew in stature, you know? I think he's probably tougher than we even thought back then. But I'll tell you what, he's right pissed off the patrician.
Mm-hmm.
If you want to see a bloody good fight go down, stick this one. It's going to be fun.
The king, at this point, kind of looks over. You're the head of this guild? Yeah, all of it.
King. Raz.
The king's name is Titus.
King.
Mm-hmm.
Just so, because you do know that.
Yeah, but if you remember rightly back to episode 1, you told me I can't remember names properly.
I'm just informing you in case
I
Adrian...
know he's Titus,
Okay.
but he's king.
He did tell us to
He's
call
just
him
king to
Titus
me.
at
He
one
did,
point.
At this point, I'm surprised he's not gone. This is King Tit.
I'm just kind of like Sir King.
The king. If you have your rats assist me, I will legitimize your guild as my league of shadows. That's a good name.
I've heard worse deals.
You will be paid well to gather information. And other tasks. Anyway, is this amenable to you? Do I have a choice?
Don't think you do.
The king goes, would you like to keep your head?
In which case, I'm going to just giggle and turn around and start walking away. And get myself a drink.
Where's old Sam gone now?
Sam is still talking.
Okay.
Just for clarification, Rengoku's still on the floor.
Absolutely, yeah. We'll get to that. Sam's just moved away from Pyra and is now knelt down in front of Rook, puts a hand on his shoulder. You can't hear what he's whispering close to his ear, but he's whispering something. Piss off, Adrian.
Adrian's...
Making kissy noises.
No, I thought he was.
Jesus Christ.
That sounds more like a rat squeaking. Like
What are you uncorking?
his butt. He hasn't been farting as much as he normally does.
Jesus Christ. So the can I have a perception check from everybody, please?
That one.
Fantastic. Oh, yeah, chuck that round this way.
Perception.
I was working on the assumption that we were just going to go down again, and I was going to get to it then. But thank you.
I got 15, sir.
Thank you.
I got 11.
Definitely not going to eat this burger.
Well, with that 15,
I've spat nicely in your burger for you.
Thanks very much.
Extra juiciness.
I'd have it no other way.
And if it tastes fizzy, sorry. Please don't die.
Oh, Lordy.
Oh dear. I think I killed the DM.
He's joking.
Oopsie. Oopsie.
What makes it worse?
No,
He's
don't.
currently having a sausage roll, so he was technically choking on a sausage.
I will throw a projectile at you. And of course, darling. Never couldn't be me. So the where were we? Yes. I've entirely forgotten. You've entirely deleted what I was thinking about.
Got a 15 on a perception.
Yeah,
check, but I
15
don't know what anybody else got.
7. No, yes, 7 plus 4, 11.
So, with a 15, you are aware that Rook has never been this still. He is like frozen stock still.
He's pissed.
Is Sam talking to him?
Sam's right down next to him in his ear, whispering, with a hand on his shoulder.
Okay.
Razvali looks up to the king. Well, all right. We are yours to command, my liege, with as much venom as he can muster.
I see the beginning of a beautiful relationship.
Anyway,
Mm-hmm.
what about the dead one?
Yeah. I'm kind of guessing you haven't got many ways of bringing them back, have you, Raz?
I've got a
You know what's going on.
You've got a few dollars.
Well, I think he might pay you back if you want to spend some on him.
Shall we see what Sam can do?
Perhaps.
He used to have quite the relationship with Sam, I seem to remember.
Sam. By this point, Sam stands up, pats Rook on the back. Don't worry. All will be right with the world soon, dear friend.
Yeah, Sam's definitely back to the Sam that we know.
At which
Probably
point,
the Sam that Rengoku here would recognise.
again, can I have a perception check?
80.
18.
18.
What a twin,
Spooning. Oh, God, I've killed him again. Shit. It's not deliberate, I promise.
I don't know.
Can we just have one lie counter there?
It's not deliberate. I don't keep saying these things every time he just gets gobful.
So, with 18s,
Mm-hmm.
I believe is what you said.
Yep.
You are both distinctly aware Rook's eyes have changed colour.
Oh dear. What colour are they now?
From and to. I don't know what
So his eyes were
black.
kind of like just bird-like,
Yeah.
in that they are mostly black
Yeah.
with a very small ring of yellow.
Mm-hmm.
That now, in the centre of the black, there is a mote of red.
Oh dear. Rook's in rage mode.
I want to go up to Rook. Is he sat down?
He stood.
He stood. So, and he's a bit taller than me, isn't he?
Yeah.
So I'm going to kind of grab him by the shoulders, look him dead in the eye. Fancy killing this fucker. For Graham.
You see a tear.
I'll kind of just let go and just tap him on the shoulder. I feel you, mate. Just walk away and leave him to his emotions.
Rook kind of seems to be clenching his fists.
Mm-hmm.
At this point, Sam goes, "Oh, yes, Rengoku."
Yeah.
Looks
Unfortunate situation, Sam.
sort of.
Yeah, he got his ass kicked.
Hoping that you'll be able to do something about it.
He pops a squat. Like we are talking, everything so far has been very respectful and dignified.
Yeah.
He just kind of walks over, pops a squat.
Get up, you lazy shit.
No. Not done with you yet.
Grab him by the ear and just lift him up back to life.
He's got a signet ring on.
Mm-hmm.
This signet ring is new. He did not
Okay.
have it before. He had a signet ring before. He now has a different one.
Okay.
His seems at one point he has lost it and had a new one made.
Okay.
The symbol on it is different. Not that you would remember what the symbol was unless you did a history check and succeeded, but you're welcome to try if you want.
Probably wouldn't even notice the difference.
Fair enough.
Unless it's radically different.
It's a different colour.
I notice.
It's up to you. You can. It's kind of unimportant.
Yeah.
History, you said. Oh,
Yep.
well, that's a 3. I won't even
I don't
bother
think
adding.
Magnus would give a shit anyway.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
He wouldn't be planning on stealing it, so I don't think he'd care.
Can he goes?
Mm-mm.
Places a thumb on it.
Where's he put the thumb?
He pulls out a dagger. It is what used to be his dagger. It has changed
Oh,
drastically.
the dagger.
Yes,
Ah,
it's changed drastically. It has clearly been reforged.
okay.
The blade that was broken.
He cuts his own hand,
Oh dear.
places his thumb into the wound, then presses his thumb back onto the ring. No, not done yet. He stamps the ring like it's burning hot, and he sears a brand into Rengoku just here.
Oh
There's a room smell of that
Oh.
lovely burnt
Sulphur.
flesh smell.
Sulphur and a little bit of bacon.
Come on, piggy, back to life.
In the afterlife, Rengoku finds his spirit dragged from pleasant memories,
No.
ripped back with little to no choice. You find yourself back in your body in searing pain. However, you are human again.
no. Oh.
There is no demonic arm, there is no demonic eye. You are human through and through, but now branded.
And in pain.
Yeah.
Ah, welcome back, you lazy shit.
So, no.
Does he still have his little mate?
Good
that
to
got
see
us
ya.
in all this trouble.
What?
What was it?
I believe it's time for a new deal. After all, you do owe me your life.
I'm not sure it's a good place to be owing him your life and your soul.
Rengoku's gonna kind of stand up, look and go.
Oh, by all means, stretch
Forcing-
the kinks out.
Forcing one into contract is
Because you invalidated your previous contract by dying before I was done with you.
well, death releases one from a contract, and the death wasn't caused.
Do you remember the exact wording of your contract? Do you know it by heart?
At this point, Mark pulls out a piece of paper.
If all the tropes
have-
are to be
hang on.
believed, it'll be 6
You-
yards long.
Out of character, can I just say, I think you should demand that this new contract gets written out in full by him and signed.
Oh, it will.
Well, good time, guys.
So you can screw
I
it up
get
later.
that.
If you think you'll
Obviously-
escape me, you're wrong.
What you wanted from the contract, and my end of the contract of what you were to provide me hadn't been dealt with in the death knell of the contract.
Precisely.
However,
You are owed. And I
I'm-
will pay you back.
I am willing to make a deal.
He's waiting.
What do you want?
Oh. Same terms. Absolutely, darling. As it was.
I want to add something. My terms.
I'll hear your request.
What?
But if you make an edit,
If
so
you
will I.
if you don't provide what I want,
Hmm.
you forfeit her soul. And to add spice, shall we say, time frame of a year for each of us to live up to our end of the bargain?
Thanks, King. We will come to the exact terms when there is not pressure.
Oh, no.
Right
The
now.
pressure. The pressure
Right.
entices the bargain being struck, Sam. And if you want the deal made, you'll make it here and now, or you will forfeit any deal that you've made to me and release me from this brand.
Can I just point out your previous deal wasn't actually broken because
The previous
the deal was made in the future and this is the past, and so this Sam wasn't the one that made the deal. Just
Oh,
saying.
but Sam is Sam regardless of when the deal is made.
So, first question there, Adrian. Are you saying that, or is Magnus?
Magnus, just because he's been a cheeky little shit, and you can tell that because he's got a big grin on his face while he's saying it.
It's okay, but
Sam looks at you and goes, oh, so clever.
Not really. I'm just a
However-
cheeky shit.
you are clever to a point, but like I said, Sam is regardless, and this Sam, after having time to realise that obviously the actions, what's happened is big stuff that he's seen when he looked into my mind when we first arrived here, understands that doesn't matter how time flows once the deal is struck, it's been made. So whether it's Sam 100 years from now that I made that deal with, this Sam is still that Sam. It's just a weird flow of time, is it not? But like I said, if you want to make a deal, we make it under this pressure. You know, less time to think. Do you want the deal or not?
Oh, look how you've grown in the time I've known you. Oh.
Seeing one's friends motivates you.
Yes, I imagine it does. Very well. We shall strike our bargain.
What would you like to add? Anything you want.
Oh, scintillating.
Well, the more that you get out of it, the more you're going to want it to be struck. Therefore, the more I am also liable to benefit from it. I remember that much.
Let's go for something fun.
Chocolate.
How about your your future? Every moment beyond the completion of the deal is yours to live as you see fit. But I get the time.
So I get what I want, but I'm cursed to live eternally, basically.
No, 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 no. You will live your life in a pleasant dream. Every moment. Perfect, as you could ever want. A perfect ending to your story. But it will happen in the blink of an eye. You will wither and perish. And all the time you would have lived will be mine. To your perspective, it would be the same as if you had had a perfect ending.
You have yourself a deal.
Brilliant! Thanks, Adrian. Thanks, Adrian.
I was waiting to the end.
That was a fanfare.
Yeah, that was cheering from the crowd.
Yeah.
But
That was
Rhi-koo
bloody lovely.
will pull
Paul what? Sam?
the renamed Geen.
Spit on
The opposite to which one he has got blood spinning from, like, as the old but yet to come you would do it. In blood, present the cut hand.
Oh.
Let's seal the deal in blood.
Absolutely, darling. He shakes your hand. His grip is odd.
Acid.
It's firm, but it feels as if he's not quite
I'll be seeing you soon. Honey.
He smiles.
Well,
I'm sure that could be true. Anyway. So, setting about. Well, seeing the patrician, the rats will take you there.
What do you mean, take us there? You're not coming? I mean, you're one of the most powerful people around.
He's not actually here.
No, darling.
It's right there.
He goes, no, I'm sort of here.
Well, how about you get your ass here and give us a hand?
He's here, he's there,
He's everywhere.
he's everywhere.
They're going to write songs about that.
I'll be very honest with you. I'm more a projection right now than anything. I physically am here, but only every few moments.
Don't take this the wrong way, but you're a funny party. Yeah.